a pivotal White House meeting of 3 world leaders to discuss the applications of Finland and Sweden to join NATO. Finland and Sweden have remained out of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, preferring neutrality for, in the case of Finland, decades, and Sweden for centuries. Russia's invasion of Ukraine changed that, pushing Sweden and Finland to side with NATO and oppose Vladimir Putin's war and support Ukraine. All 30 NATO members must approve the membership bids, but Turkey is opposed, accusing the nations of harboring and financing groups Turkey deems terrorists.
There are new developments this morning in Ukraine's first war crimes trial. In court this morning, the Russian soldier was confronted by the wife of the Ukrainian civilian he killed. The 21-year-old tank commander apologized to her and told the court he's sorry for all he's done. He has pleaded guilty to killing the 62-year-old man, testifying to the court that his superiors ordered him to shoot the unarmed man. Ukrainian prosecutors say that guilty plea may mitigate his potential life sentence. Ukrainian investigators continue to gather evidence of war crimes from communities in the Kyiv area that were under Russian occupation.
Handcuffed and flanked by officers, the Buffalo shooting suspect in court today for the second time since he allegedly gunned down 10 people. All were black. A grand jury indicting the 18-year-old on first-degree murder as the Justice Department is investigating the shooting spree as a hate crime and racially motivated violent extremism. Wearing an orange jumpsuit, the accused killer kept quiet before a crowded courtroom, including victims' families. Emotions spilling over as the suspect, who's pleaded not guilty, was escorted out.
Payton, you're a coward.
In Afghanistan, there's another interesting rule that has been passed by the Taliban that would add to the already long list of restrictions that are imposed on the women there. Now, the Afghan government, led by the Taliban, has asked television broadcasters to ensure that female presenters on local stations cover even their faces on air. The move comes just days after the Taliban government had ordered women to cover their faces in public, a return to a policy of Taliban's past hardline rule.
The French Interior Minister, Gérald Darmanin, says that his government is going to try to overturn a decision by the authorities in the alpine city of Grenoble, allowing women to wear burkinis in state-run swimming pools. Well, the Interior Minister called the decision unacceptable and added that it goes against French values. Well, debate surrounding the all-in-one swimsuit is nothing new here in France. In the summer of 2016, a number of mayors in the south of the country announced plans to ban the burkini on local beaches.
South Africa said Tuesday it would review a decision to spend more than $1 million on a flag project after public outrage. A statement on Thursday from the country's Arts and Culture Ministry said the department had taken note of the public outcry. The flag was said to be erected at the Freedom Park Heritage Site and Museum at a cost of 22 million rand or $1.3 million. Earlier this week, South Africa's influential trade union COSATU slammed the plan and described it as absurd and pointless. Criticism also came from civil society groups and political parties such as Action SA and the Economic Freedom Fighters, who accused the government of seeking to invest in a vanity project. The government had defended erecting the 100-meter monument, saying it would attract visitors.
Release. SRB chamber pressure looks good. PU has gone to closed loop control. Pitch over is complete. The RD-180 is now throttling down to maintain acceptable dynamic pressure limits on the vehicle. All systems continue to look good. Vehicle is now passing through max Q, maximum dynamic pressure.
Every day, around 70,000 vehicles cross the Tasman Bridge connecting Hobart's eastern and western shores. But some people may not realise there's an important piece of Tasmania's history lying just below the surface. The CSIRO has teamed up with engineers to produce the most comprehensive 3D model ever seen of the wreck of the Lake Illawarra.
At least 2 cars and possibly 4 plunged 50 metres off the bridge into the river.
12 people died when the bulk carrier loaded with zinc crashed into the Tasman Bridge in 1975. It split the city of Hobart in two. While the area has been mapped before, the combination of an above-water laser scanner and below-water echo sounder allows a brand new perspective.
The new map gives a clear idea of the wreck's position. It shows the ship's bow sits next to the third pylon on the eastern shore side of the bridge and points at a 45-degree angle towards the middle of the river.